so now I just kind of decided that I'd show you how to assemble some pieces. What's real important is all of you are going to get a package of pins, and then you're going to get a work table that's got wax paper on it, and then let's say you have two patterns you'd like to put together. So this is kind of what's going on. The biggest thing is you need some glue, so you'll have some white glue ready to go.
Glue. Yeah, pretty much glue.
All right, so
Are you trying to stick it?
so how you actually do it is I want you to think of ketchup. So basically you're going to put a little glob of glue right here. So a lot of kids do.
Oh God.
And then literally if this piece goes together, I put an A on there and that tells me on the back side I have an A. So I can kind of put this back together. So I had to check it, dry fit it. So it kind of looks like this. I'm just giving you like a little design. Just not that I want you to do this. I'm just having fun, just for the video, okay? So if you look at it carefully, you can see. So how do you actually go about this? Well, number one, you want to put glue on the edge of the styrofoam. And so I have 4 edges. So I'm going to do all 4 edges. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the actual chair. All right, so I would have marks on this chair. So what I'm going to do is show you how to actually assemble it. I'm only going to assemble half of it at a time. So inside here, let's just hold this for a second. Inside here, if I open it up, these are called T-pins. These are safety pins. So if we look real close, these T-pins have a T on it, and then they're actual pins. So they're about 1 inch long, and they got a little T on them. All right,
I'm sorry, do that again.
So I'm going to lay this on the table, and you can look at that pin. So it's got a horizontal and a vertical, and that's called a T-pin. And we use that to build and design, all right? So you don't have to push these all the way through, but they're nice to handle. All right, so now I'm going to put half of this project together. So I'm going to hold the one side of the chair, and I'm going to turn it, all right? So I'm going to pull everything close to my body. So I want control of this. So I'm literally going to go ahead and just start to pin in one spot. So I got it, I'm held on one spot, that's good. Now I'm going to check it, so it's not bending exactly how I want it, so I'm going to actually pull it out. Pull it out and put it back in that hole. I'm going to try again. So now I'm going to lay this back in here. I'm going to say, oh, this is what I want right here. Okay, dandy. Let's make that happen. Now I push it, this time I got it. Okay, so this piece is in. And now I'm going to take another one. I'm going to T-pin it. And what's hard is I'm trying to line up where it goes through, and you might make a little error. So that's a little error. But you can pin it again. So you can go nice and slow, close to your body, so you got control. That works. If you look, I got 2 pins in there right now. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the back of the chair right here. I'm holding the back of the chair. When I do the back of the chair, same idea. I'm going to look carefully. I can kind of cheat. If you look underneath, I can see a little bit.
Wait.
So if I look underneath, I can see that I have a distance I'm trying to maintain. So I'm going to hold it tight, and I'm going to pin. I'm going to check the top. Ooh, that looks good. I got lucky. Notice I'm only pinning it halfway in. I don't want to get hurt. So I'm just going to just hold it in place, if you know what I mean. All right, so now I have half the chair. So we look right now, half this chair is pinned. And now I'm going to work to finish the second half of this chair, all right? So I'm going to now take and put this side on. The other side, if I just hold on to the base, it's done. Okay. I know I make it look a little bit easy, but it will take some time. But remember the idea, hold it tight to your body, and you're only going to pin it in like just about 1/4 inch. As long as that's nice and tight, you're done. Take this side, pin it. Let go. Take the pin. I don't want you to push this all the way through. That's why I want you to hold it tight so you have control, and only put a little bit in, all right? Oops, I missed. I'm going to try that again. I got that. One more pin and this is done. And I'm going to just there. All right, now, so there's my chair. If I want it, here's what some students do. Some students, once it's pinned, meaning that if I hold on to it, it holds together. Some students add a little bit of glue and then use their finger. So I've seen students do this. And just lay a little bit Put glue in there, in there, in there, and in there, all right? And then they'll go ahead and they'll just kind of take their finger and run it inside, 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 and just kind of make sure it gets in that groove. Sometimes they use a little stick or something, toothpick that we have. All right, now, so that is one way to assemble it. So this gives you an idea of a chair, and obviously I could fix this, round this, do whatever I want. Just showing you how to assemble an idea together, okay? Anything else that I would need to do is, obviously at this point in time, we're gonna probably need you to put a piece of masking tape, put your group number's name on it once you're all done, and put it at least underneath it with your group number, preferably, so that when the whole class is done, we have that for the day. All right, so thank you very much.
Wait.
Oh, and by the way, you can use paper, tag board, sorry. Couple last things. If you have tag
Wait.
board for thin pieces, obviously this is really nice for intricate work that you want to show something real special that's hard. So, go ahead, draw it, cut it out, and put a little bit of glue on it and put it on your project.
It's thick. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Back to me.